Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Bible here. I just wanted to give you a little bit of the Biblenomics. Bruh, and give me a break. Look, we're going to talk about why I bought this shirt. I know it's my favorite. It's not my wife's favorite, but just a little bit about why people buy things and how we use the resources that we use and how we use them are all a part of economics. And you hear this over and over again, especially in the upcoming election years, that, well, the economy's good or the economy's bad. Matter of fact, you probably hear that on a daily basis. Um, Hopefully, the vocabulary here will help you a little bit. Now, this is the first video of the first module, and I just want to get you used to what's going on here. So all the things in the module will basically culminate in the quiz or the test of each module or the writing piece. Okay, so don't skip any of the modules. It won't take you long to do any of those. I try to keep these videos short. And I just wanted to introduce you to basically a couple of vocabulary words. The main thing that you need to understand, and we're building a foundation here on economics because some people find it difficult, and it is because it's the way you see it. Economics is not about numbers. It's not about evaluating how much money is being made. Economics is simply this. How do we use the resources that we have on this earth in the best manner possible? Because most resources are not infinite. So to give you a scenario, let's say that there's only one reservoir of water left on the face of the planet. That is worst case scenario. We've got to figure out how to divide that water up amongst everybody so that we get the biggest bang for our buck, so to speak. And if we don't do that, for instance, if we start fighting over it, and one country wants this more than the other, then we're going to lose a lot of people in the war, and then maybe the water's lost in the war. So sometimes all of these factors will come together so that we can see how best to use those resources. So if you look in here at the productive resources that we have, there's three different types: natural, human, and capital. Natural resources are those things that naturally occur on the face of the planet, that without the need of human manufacturing. Water, petroleum or oil, coal, land. Land is a huge natural resource that is very important when it comes to making a company or starting a business. That's the number one thing you need. You got to buy land. Hopefully you understand that. The second one there, human, is the labor. And there's two types of human labor. They're skilled and unskilled, and they're both equally important in the workforce. More so, we're seeing more and more unskilled jobs going by the wayside because of technological advances that are replacing people, that will tire out after 8 hours or 12 hours. Machines can go on and on and on and on. So that resource is also changing. Speaking of machines, capital is a type of resource where you have, it's your tools, your buildings, machines, vehicles, things that you need to make your product or whatever that product is. Notice that I have that in all caps because when we sit down as human beings and say, what do we need to make? Why do we need to make this product? Is there a need for it, or is it a want? And if it's a want, how much is it going to cost? So that's the next thing that I want to look at is cost. That's a huge thing. And again, I try not to make these videos longer than 5 minutes, and so I'll be right at 5 here. You may not ever think about how much does it cost, about exactly what does that mean, cost. A cost is not just money, but it's also, for instance, if I go out here and work all day digging trenches, that's a huge cost to my body, my hands and my back and my arms. So my time is being spent shoveling and clearing out this ditch line for a trade-off of money, which that money is then going to become a cost to the person that I'm working for. You see, it always works on both sides. There's a cost to everything. And I also put there any other service that serves as a deficit to the person. Sometimes there's equal cost, or you may see an even trade. And the next one there may be an opportunity cost. For example, If I'm shoveling a ditch out, I could also be making videos for my econ class. So, or selling real estate, something like that. Whatever you're investing your time in, you could be investing it in somebody else, in something else. That's why I said, let me explain. If people are spending 20 bucks on a lottery ticket, they could have took that 20 bucks and invested it in, or put it in a bank. There's always opportunity costs of what we use, how we use our resources and our money. And remember, money is not the only resource here with costs. Everything costs. There's cost to everything. All right, so hopefully that will get us off on the right foot. You can take notes if you want to, and you can watch this over and over again. Just get these basic concepts down pat, and the rest of it will come so easy. If you have any questions, send me a Remind 101 or email me.